For starters, let's just tell us how you're feeling after that win. 11 tough rounds.
I feel really good, man. You know, I feel like Ronald Ellis is a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be, but overall, I thought it was a good performance. You know, we worked everything like I always work: body shots, jabs, you know, good combinations, you know, and we got the stoppage at the end. You know, it was a little bit later than I wanted to, but a stoppage is still a stoppage.
Yeah, that was my reference. We showed some highlights of your combination punching and the commentary from Al Bernstein about your various angles. Abner Mares commenting on your punch selection. Can you speak to your combination punching and where you think that ranks?
It's just I feel like I have one of the best. I'm one of the best combination punchers in the game. It's just, you know, the creativity I bring to the table and to the ring is just different from any other fighter, especially super middleweights. I don't think any super middleweights let their hands go like how I do. But, you know, it's just I feel like if you land more than one shot, you know, that's what people want to see, and it's more entertaining for the fans at home.
Be hard to argue against you on that. So with that, let's take some questions from the press. We'll start with Marcus Hayes. Marcus is with Fight Hub TV. If you unmute, you can go ahead, Marcus.
David, how you doing?
Doing good, brother. And yourself?
I'm real good, champ. Congratulations on your victory tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what, David? First off, after another tremendous offensive performance, how do you think that this version of you matches up against Canelo?
You know, I feel like there's still some things I need to work on in the gym, but, you know, I feel like I still beat Canelo at the end of the day. I feel like I give him a great fight. And, you know, at the end, I'm just getting experience. You know, the more experience I'm getting, the older I'm getting, you know, I'm getting that much closer to my man strength. So I feel like, you know, with me, you know, I'm a different type of fighter that Canelo has never faced, you know, especially a fighter that throws a lot of combinations like I throw him. You know, with the ferocity and the power I have, you know, I feel like it would be a great fight. You know, I feel like I always have confidence in myself, even if people think I can't do it. You know, I always have confidence. You know, me and my team have confidence in myself, and we can get anything done.
Definitely. And David, you've been very respectable, and you've been respective of Canelo and the way things have kind of shaken out over the last couple of months after you lost the belt on the scale a few months ago in the PBC bubble. Canelo kind of swooped in and took your belt, fighting your dream, a lighter touch, a lot of people said. Did you lose a little bit of respect for Canelo and the way that he moved and the way that he kind of swiped in and took the belt?
I mean, I feel like he could have made the fight with me happen, and it would have been better for the fans overall. But, you know, he did what he had to do. You know, he's his own man, and he's one of the best fighters in the world right now. But, you know, I'm not going to judge him on the things he does. You know, he earned his spot. But like I said, you know, I feel like I have what it takes to beat Canelo. And I have a lot of fans that are with me, you know, on my side. A lot of people think I can't win either. But, you know, hey, this is what boxing is. You know, I'm the one motivating myself, and I'm the one that knows what it takes to get that. I know what it takes to get that victory. So as long as they give me that fight, you know, it's going to be a win-win on both sides. You know, it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be one for the history books. And, you know, I still feel like I win that fight.
Okay, Marcus, thank you. We're going to go next to Jake Donovan from BoxingScene.com.
Great. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, Chris. David, congratulations. Fantastic performance. What was the difference for you, say, like in the first 4 rounds, then like maybe even like going into the 6th round where like you really picked up your activity level?
I think the difference was that I was just headhunting in the beginning. You know, I didn't really my game plan wasn't to go to the body until, you know, I kind of figured out, you know, that he wasn't really blocking too much shots to the body towards the middle of the round. Right. I mean, the middle of the fight, you know, I should have went to the body, you know, earlier on. I feel like it would have been an earlier stoppage, but, you know, as the good thing is that I picked up on it. You know, I picked up on the 6 rounds, and you can see before I stopped him, I think it was in the 10th or 9th round, I kept going down to the body. And that's what really turned the events on. You know, he was expecting more body shots, and, you know, I mixed the head shots good while he was expecting the body shots, and that's kind of really what hurt him, and that's kind of what allowed me to get them combinations in, and that's what allowed me to finish the fight.
Definitely. And then even though you were in control, I mean, you were still throwing a lot of punches. Like, did you feel any fatigue at all, like going into those later rounds?
No, not at all. I mean, I wasn't even worried about the rounds. I just asked my dad what round it was, right, because I wanted to see what round it was to push the gas. And when he told me it was the 11th round, I'm like, oh shit, I have to, you know, really push the gas. I wasn't really tired at all. I think that's what working in Big Bear does, you know, and that's why I went out there, working in the high altitude just makes your stamina like ridiculously crazy. So, I mean, I wasn't really tired at all. I mean, as you guys could see too, I was throwing, I don't even know how much punches I threw. You know, I probably threw a lot of punches, so I wasn't tired at all.
Definitely. So, and you mentioned Big Bear. I know you said you spent, what was it, like 13 weeks out there. Are you prepared to continue, keep doing those camps, or do you feel like the weight is behind
I'm definitely going to go back. I want to be a great fighter at the end of the day. So I feel like that's my sweet spot, and that's how I'm going to get better. And that's where great champions train. So I want to work like how my idols trained, and I'm gonna keep going back to Big Bear. And however long I need to be out there for, that's how long I'm gonna be out there for.
Definitely. And then my final question: assuming the belts are tied up, obviously Canelo's fighting Billy Joe Saunders. He has his eyes set on your good friend Caleb Plant next. If the belts are tied up, do you have any particular opponents in mind you want to face to stay at this level?
I want to fight Charlo. I think that would be a great fight. You know, he said he was going to move up to 168, right, but now he's backpedaling, saying that he's going to go down to 160. I mean, I'm willing to fight anybody. You know, if anybody thinks it's an easy task, then come see me in the ring. You know, I'll show you otherwise. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not hiding from nobody. I'll fight whoever, whenever. It doesn't matter. You guys just let me know, put a date on it, and that's where I'll be.
Very cool. Congratulations, David. Fantastic performance tonight. Probably your best one.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
Okay, thanks, Jake. We're going to ask Jeremy Herridges from Fansided to go ahead. Jeremy?
Hi, David. Congratulations on a wonderful performance. Talking about one of the things that was just brought up, your punch output and your cardio. You had 5 rounds where you threw 70 punches or more. Do you think that you don't get enough credit for your cardiovascular training?
Yeah, I feel like I don't get enough credit, but it doesn't really matter. I feel like the more quiet it is and people don't talk about it, when I get these fighters in the ring, they'll see, you know, it's going to be more, you know, they're going to be more in trouble. I really don't care if they give me the credit or not. You know, at the end of the day, I know what I could do. I know how much punches I throw, and this is exactly what we work in the gym and the training camp. You know, I throw punches and bunches. I get throw so much punches, and I spar 15 rounds every time I spar with 3 different sparring partners. So I know exactly what I could do. This is exactly what I work for, and I just want to keep going up from here. I mean, I want to get to the point where I'm throwing at least 100 shots each round. You know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna get like that by working. So I mean, I feel like 70 is not good. I want to do better.
You've talked a lot even before the fight about Big Bear and how that's made a huge difference. What would you say is kind of the big difference training in Big Bear that you don't necessarily get from your usual training camps?
So when you go to Big Bear, you get there, you already feel the high elevation right there. You know, when we first got there, me and my training partner, we were already working 8 rounds of sparring in Seattle. And we got to Big Bear, we did 2 rounds and we were dying. You know what I mean? We couldn't even breathe. We couldn't do nothing. So I think it's just that being that high up, I think it's like 10,000 feet in elevation. So it's definitely a big difference. And then it's just more secluded out there. There's only a grocery store, the gym, and the cabin. You know what I mean? So you could tell that's an amazing spot to train because Prince Nassim, you know, Oscar De La Hoya, Barrera, Mosley, they all trained up there. So if the greats trained up there, it's for a reason. So, I mean, you just have to go up there to see for yourself. But, you know, it's an amazing spot to train.
Final question for me. You've talked about who you'd like to fight afterwards. If you can't get a Charlo or a name like that, and the WBC said, hey, you know, Anthony Durrell is someone that we'd force you to put in, considering that this was an eliminator and we still don't know what they're going to do with that draw. Would you be adverse to fighting an Anthony Durrell again?
I'll definitely fight Anthony Durrell again, and I'll stop him this time even faster than I did the first time. You know, for me, I gotta feed my family. This is my job. So if people don't want to fight me, then I gotta move on to the next. You know, I definitely want to stay busy. I don't want to just fight one time a year. I just turned 24 years old, so you know, I just want to fight as much times as I can. And you know, sometimes these guys, they don't have the balls to step in the ring and they're not ready on their side, but it has nothing to do with me. I'm ready at any time. I'll fight whoever.
Sounds good. Thank you, David, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. So, David, I'm not sure if you know this, but you threw 733 punches in the fight as counted by CompuBox. You landed 341 of those.
Later, bro.
There was over 70 punches per round in nearly every round, except for 4 of them by my count. Your opponent threw 670 punches. He landed just 184. Let's take our next question from Keenan Atchison from Tunnel Vision Sports. Keenan, go ahead.
Hey, David. Congratulations on your fight tonight, man. You look outstanding.
Thank you. Thank you.
Going into the fight, I know a lot has been made about you being up in Big Bear. Was this probably the best you felt going into a fight?
Yeah, this is definitely top 1 or top 2 of the best shape I've ever been. And I think what helped me on that too, I came in, I only gained 10 pounds for this fight. When I weighed myself, when I got in the arena, I was 179. You know, I'm usually like 186 or something. I did feel I'm not as strong as I usually do. I 178, but I felt extremely fast, and you know, I didn't get tired at all. So I felt, yeah, this is one of the best training camp I've had. But you know, every training camp I have, I feel like there's more at stake. So the next camp is going to be better than this one, and it's just going to keep getting better and better because you know there's more at stake. But yeah, definitely, I had a great training camp this time.
And you know, the first couple of rounds, Ellis was there, and he was kind of like going toe to toe with you. Were you surprised at all by that, or did you expect him to, you know, stick and move a little bit more?
I mean, he's a man. He's a man too. So I mean, I wasn't surprised. A lot of men, they like to you know, show off like that they're not weaker than another person, especially when they're younger. When they're older than me. You know, most of everybody's older than me. But I knew, man, he wasn't gonna be able to stay in there. That's why I told my dad, you know, if he wants to stay there all day, I'm gonna keep hitting him till he quits himself. And there was a lot of times I thought he was gonna quit, but you know, hats off to him. He was a tough guy. He didn't quit. So it didn't surprise me, man. This is boxing, you know. But he moved around pretty good, and like I said, if you move around for me, you know, I'm gonna find you. If you're staying there with me, I'm gonna stop you right away. So it doesn't matter what you guys bring to the table, what these fighters bring to the table. I have an answer for all of it.
And your combinations were real crisp tonight. Was there a particular punch that you felt was probably your most effective punch that you were landing tonight?
The jab, definitely the jab, and that was always my best shot. I feel like I need to clean it up a little bit more, but the jab, the uppercuts were the ones that were hurting him, and the left hook to the body. That's definitely what, you know, what spelled the beginning to the end for him. But you know, everything was good, man. Everything, I'm really satisfied. I have to look at my fight. You know, I mean, what I've seen in the ring, it looked good, but I have to look at it on TV just to get a better look at it. But I felt really good, man. I felt it was a really good performance.
All right, thank you, David, and you look really impressive tonight, man. Good luck going forward, bro.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Keenan. We'll go to Michael Rueda.
All right, David, hey, congratulations, man. Hell of a performance tonight. I got just a few questions for you. You said, as you said, you know, he's a man. This is boxing. Regardless, though, you hit him with some very clean shots, some very powerful shots, upstairs and downstairs. Were you surprised at any point that he never, you know, wilted or even looked like he was going to go down?
Yeah, I was surprised, but I mean, after the 5th round, I was just like, I gotta get that out of my head because then I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna keep hitting this dude and he doesn't go down, and I'm gonna be, you know, frustrated. So I just thought, man, let's keep hitting him till he goes down. Let's keep switching it up. Let's keep hitting him until it goes down, and don't worry if he gets hit or not. Let's just go in there and do our job. I mean, sometimes these boxers are super tough, man, and I think my mistake was I didn't go down to the body earlier. I really should have went down to the body earlier, but as soon as I started going down to the body, I mean, you can hit the head all day, but the body, you know, you can't withstand shots to the body for the whole fight.
Definitely. Now, also, I heard after you said that you're looking to come back August or September. Obviously, for you, you want to fight. You know, you said Plant, Canelo, Charlo, all these guys, but they're pretty much going to be tied up. Besides Charlo, is there anything maybe in particular you would want to say to him right now to try to get him in the ring?
I mean, he was saying all this stuff that he can knock me out, that I was this and that. Come do it, you know, come do it. You know, I'm willing to fight whoever. You know, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm the youngest guy on this roster, and I'll knock everybody out. I'll stop everybody if that's what it takes for you guys to get in the ring with me. Come see me in the ring.
Okay, thank you, Michael. We got just one more question here from Jay Sewell. Jay, you can unmute and go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, David?
What's up, brother?
Congratulations on your performance. You look really good. I'm just gonna ask you one quick question, David. You're 24. How often would you like to get in the ring? Would you like to fight 2 more times because it's only March? Would you like to get 2 more fights in? And if so, who would you like to fight? And David, would you like to fight in front of a live audience now?
Yeah, definitely. I just turned 24. I like to get paid, so I definitely would like to fight 2 more times. You know what I mean? But nah, whoever, I'm willing to fight whoever, man. Whatever my company says, whatever, I'm down for whatever they want me to do. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to fighting with the crowd again, man. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same, just hearing all these shots and not hearing nobody go crazy. I definitely want to fight with the crowd back again. So, I mean, whatever they want me to do, I'm willing to do.
Okay, thank you very much, David. Congratulations. We do miss the crowd also, but it was something special to hear that fight tonight, what it's like for you guys in the ring. The audio was incredible. Terrific performance. Safe travels. Congratulations on everything.